Once, a professor asked one of his female students to write down the names of 20 people she found most difficult to part with on a blackboard. The student complied and wrote down the names of 20 loved ones, including family and friends. The professor then said, "Please erase one name, the person you consider the least important." The student erased one name. The professor continued, "Erase another one." The student hesitated, but erased another name. The professor persisted. "Erase one more." The student, after deliberating, removed another name. This process continued until only 4 names remained on the board: her parents, her husband, and her child. The professor calmly instructed, "Erase one more name." She hesitated, then, with great difficulty, crossed out her father's name. The professor spoke again. "Erase one more." She struggled deeply, but eventually crossed out her mother's name. Finally, the professor said, "Now, erase one last name." The student was stunned. Trembling, she slowly raised the chalk, and with tears in her eyes, crossed out her child's name. Afterward, she broke down in pain and cried bitterly. When she had calmed down somewhat, the professor asked, "Among your parents, child, and husband, who are your closest relations? Your parents raised you, your child is your flesh and blood, and a husband is someone you could find again. Why then was your husband the one you found hardest to part with?" The student slowly replied, "I don't know for sure. I only know that he is the one who will accompany me through the longest journey of my life. Over time, my parents will leave me first, and my child will grow up and eventually leave as well. The only person who will truly stay by my side throughout life is my husband. Life is a long journey, and having someone to share experiences, joys, and challenges with is invaluable." The story emphasizes the unique role of a spouse as someone who walks beside you through most of life. Every relationship has its own time and place in our lives. It invites us to reflect on the roles people play in our lives and the importance of nurturing meaningful and lasting connections.